What's up YouTube? In this video we're going deer gun hunting on the mountain. Let's just get straight into this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to set the scene once more. So is the gun opener for deer. And we have ourselves quite the spot on the mountain. Now this is the different spot from where we've usually been deer hunting for bow. I have been up there for bow, but in last video, we were at a different plot in sort of like a swamp area. Or it used to be a swamp, but now it's a little more dried up and accessible. But besides that, this is a totally fresh spot for the channel. A spot we never been on while recording. I have a great feeling about this. There are some big heifer does and bucks up there. And hopefully with all the chaos that's gonna happen this weekend, the deer are gonna be up on the move and hopefully they come running right to us. But besides that, we are using, of course, my lovely rifle here. This is, of course, a 243 Savage and is a savage to deer. This thing puts them down. Even though I only killed one deer with it, and this was a few years ago, back in my younger years, but this thing, she puts down the deer. And she's, of course, all sighted in. I made sure that happened so we don't have any mishaps while hunting. And fellas, with no further ado, there are some deer up on that mountain that we need to kill, and we need to haul ourselves up there with our 243 and get on some of those deer. But besides that, I'll see y'all up on the mountain. Matt. Oh, just got a big doe. I think this is a big doe. Oh boy, there's two of them. I think this was the bigger heifer. I tried to look through the trees. We got one, boys. I was in the stand for all about 5 minutes. Whew. We got ourselves a doe. Now we're gonna wait for a buck. We're gonna let all the other deer pass by. We're just gonna wait for a nice big heifer buck. But we got ourselves a doe. Let's go. We just gotta be patient and wait for that dream buck to roll by. Here's the heifer right now. A good sized little heifer. It was the biggest out of the two. It's a nice little young little heifer. She has some fat on her, but it's not the big grandma that we're looking for. But now we have our doe, and we're gonna be cracking down on bucks. First, we gotta get this heifer all skinned up, and of course, in the pan. Besides that, I was only gonna stand for like 10 to 5 minutes, it seemed like, and two does walked by. So we got our doe, and now we gotta go get ourselves a buck. As you can see, fellas, we got ourselves how should we say this? A fat, small heifer doe. She isn't some grandma doe now, but she is a sizable little heifer. Put her down with one shot. I told you fellas, the old Savage 243 puts him down. That is the fastest opening day hunt ever. I was in the stand for like 5 to 10 minutes. It was crazy. That usually never happens. Usually you gotta suffer out there for 3 hours, sometimes more, but I ain't complaining. 5 minutes and we got ourselves some meat in the freezer and ourselves a sizable little doe. But as you fellas can see, the season is far, far from over, where this is just day one. And as you can see from our other hunts, there are some big heifer bucks, and we need to get on them before they start hiding everywhere and not coming out until dark. Like, how should we say this? Cowards. So we need to crack down and get ourselves that big dream buck that we've been chasing all year, as you can see in our last video for bow hunting. And we need to get them fast, because as everyone knows, those big heifer bucks are going to go hiding forever, or just for a few months, and not come out until dusk. Cowards. We get back out in the woods quick and get ourselves the big heifer buck that we want. But sadly, that is the end of this hunting video, and I can promise you fellas, we will get ourselves the big heifer buck. We are going to be relentless in our search to get this buck. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to see your last deer hunting adventure, video down here. And of course, if you guys want to see your last goose hunting adventure, video down here. But besides that, I'll see y'all next video. See ya.